Woo!
What's up, Gary?
What's going on over there, Rodney?
I'm cleaning up. During the pre-show. I got to get my stuff organized.
It's raining over here. My driveway is getting cleaned, and my street, and my sidewalk.
I hear it as well. It's go time.
Yes.
It's go time.
Shannon Wise was first. Boom! What's up, Shannon?
Shannon, the big winner.
Shannon, right behind Shannon was Jim Lauer. What's up, Jim? Jim in Salina.
I just thought of something, Gary. You know, we were talking about like at the first of the year, redoing the show a little bit and stuff. One of the giveaways each week could be whoever's first. You know what I mean? That could be like a win point. You know, if you get on first, then you could get, and what we can do is have Goose like prepay us like $100 bills, right? And then so whoever gets one, gets it. So it would give him incentive to be first, right? Because he was like third at this point.
And then we can forward the addresses to Goose, and then Goose can just put $100 bill in the envelope.
There you go. You see what I'm talking about? We're great minds think alike.
Yeah. Brian Snyder says reaction time bonus.
There you go.
I wonder if I could get if my wife could play that game.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Anybody's eligible.
You could have to get Ginger on that game.
Oh yeah, definitely. The whole house would have to get involved, right?
Yes. Yep. Man. Your wife, your daughter, Ginger.
Everybody. Great things come up instantly like this. Let's just write it down on a napkin. You know what I mean? Some of the best things come up on a napkin.
Yep. Just out of the blue, off of the whim. This is a great idea.
Right. Man, what a deal.
Hey, Brian Wise.
What's up, Brian?
Wise is in the house.
Man, we got Babyface, we got the Wises, we got Goose, the Hall of Famer, right? Pioneer.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We'll talk about that a little bit. Michael Narks here is a Mike Sleeper fan. He says, "Oh man, Mike is awesome." How you doing, Mike Narks?
They both got great names.
Mike and Michael. We're going to see Michael in a couple weeks, 3 weeks ish at PRI, I think.
Oh, I bet so.
Man, you know what I was thinking about? I'm off this whole week because I got to smoke some vacation, and then I'm going to go to work for a whole week, maybe. Okay. If there's a nice day in there, I might take a vacation day, and then the week after that, I'm only going to work 2 days, and then we jump in an aeroplane.
Man, I was going to ask you. That's funny you brought that up. How many working days at work do you have left? I know it's not many.
It's not many. It's 5. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half.
10 and a half. Oh,
that half a day is Friday the 19th. We have our little Christmas party at work. They bring in Texas Roadhouse for lunch, and we have some door prizes. And then at 2, we're pretty much done working at 2. But I say it's a half, but by noon I've put in 7 hours, so it's almost a whole 8-hour day.
Did you or Tanner win a big door prize the last couple of years? I was thinking, or is that something else?
No, maybe Tanner did. I haven't. No door prize for me.
Let's go ahead and give a shout out. Who you supporting tonight? I got Advance on.
You got Advanced Engine.
Who you got?
I grabbed the garage built long sleeve shirt tonight.
Good
Joseph
one.
Thomas, the fastest guy to parts. Man. David Maxon. Hey, David. David says the show car Malibu man Mike Sleeper is famous. The stash has helped him win those wins lately. Helped him with those wins.
Oh, maybe I'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah, we'll have to get his secret.
Yeah, right. I was mowing grass today. I saw, last name Sleeper. Is that does he put him asleep at the tree? Is that what's going on?
Show car Malibu man.
Show car, ain't that the truth? God,
wish I'd have known that. I would have titled the show like that. Show car Malibu man.
Mustache Mike. Is that what I'm hearing?
Like Malibu Barbie.
Ooh. ready to give our marketing partners a shout out?
Yep. This shout out to these partners. Shout out to Mid America Dragway, Ultra Color Collision Repair, TNS Race Cars, Titans of 10.5, the fastest small tire series in the Midwest, Mobile Recon Mobile Detailing, Sandland Iron and Metal Auto Salvage, and Harry Street Carpet. Thank you so much. As 2025 winds down, thanks so much to those awesome partners for hanging out and racing with us and bench racing and talking smack in 2025.
Has the year just flown by?
It definitely has flown by.
It has. We're over, we eclipsed over 100, so that was a big milestone. I would assume, let's just put it out there, we'll probably take next week off because it's Thanksgiving. Is that
holiday? Yep. True. Okay. True statement.
And we'll put some stuff out there to follow. And we got a couple things up our sleeve, but sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. All right. Well,
there's Melissa Morrow. She says, "There's Melissa. Good evening, Melissa. Hello, Melissa."
Nice. I've been putting pictures in frames all day, Melissa. I got Jay Flowers ready to go. Need to get a hold of him. I got something for his under his Christmas tree there, so that'd be cool.
Yep. You brought me one. I got it over here on my toolbox. I haven't finished scouting out a really good place to put it yet, but I got time to figure it out.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. That thing turned out awesome, didn't it? Melissa does such great work.
Yeah, and it looks super cool. The color of the car, everything about it is really awesome. So I want to find a really cool place, even if I got to rearrange some of this stuff up here and kind of, because it's a new picture. So this stuff up here is kind of old. So I need to do some rearranging and filter in some newer stuff. The Radio Roundup winning picture is right there. I moved some stuff around to put that picture up, and I might need to concentrate back here and do a little rearranging.
Oh yeah, I'll coordinate. That canvas that she made, I asked my wife if we could put that above our bed, and I got
it's not there yet. Come on.
There. Yeah.
What was it? Was there a vote, or was it completely strike down? Or
I'm only 49%. She's 51%. I found out.
Oh man, you need Ginger's help or something.
I know. She's 100%. She says goes.
Oh right.
No, that's awesome. Hey, I just thought of something. You gonna do your TV during the break?
I might. I looked at that again today.
Yeah.
I was back on Amazon this morning, drinking coffee, looking at a 65 and a mounting arm and stuff, and it's gonna go right there. So I'll probably do something. I'm just still kicking it around.
No, that's cool. Like I said, you try it for a month, you don't like it, just send it back.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd have to run an extension cord to plug it in and an Ethernet cable to run to it. I got a little Ethernet extender box up here. I can plug it right in for the Wi-Fi, so I can pick up YouTube and flow racing and all that stuff. And I mean, that's the only reason why I would do it, so I can watch the racing and the stuff that comes across YouTube. Yeah. Yep. Like you're set up in the corner. It's TV available.
That's it.
Yeah, there's my wife's reaction. Kind of some rolled eyes.
Getting shut down there. What's going on?
Oh no, I'm getting shut down.
You just tell her the podcast approved it. Just tell her.
Yeah, that's right. Podcast approved. Here's Wendy Martin. Hey guys, good evening. Hi, Wendy, and the Martin household.
For her, right? Exciting.
Oh yeah, we got a piece of that coming up. There's Larry Hunt. Hey gents, Larry, did you get you a deer yet? Did you get a deer?
I know he was excited watching the Chiefs game. He was putting some posts out there.
Oh,
would
man.
you just get the goal by now? Come on, let's get this game over with.
Just kick it now. Come on. Melissa talking about pictures. Delivered more today at Mocan. Hey, be watching for a Black Friday sale. Ooh. So yes, she says we'll post it tomorrow.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah. If you don't know when Black Friday, if you don't know when Black Friday is, it's Friday. Right?
Are you serious? It's this Friday, isn't it? Holy
it's
cow.
Friday.
Man alive. I was asking her about the calendar she's starting to put together too. That'd be cool.
The what?
She's going to put together some calendars for 2026.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. She talk about that at the banquet, right?
Yeah.
Did you submit your pictures?
I hope she's got them. She took them. Well, when I was asking her too, it'd be like for every, pictures of everybody's cars, right? And she said, yeah, that would be. So
Yeah.
I ordered 2 already. I don't even know what they look like. I don't know. I don't even know how much they cost, but I ordered 2. So one for the garage and one for at work.
She says calendar hopefully goes to print this week. There you go.
There you go.
Calendars, because you got to do 2 calendars.
Gotta do 2.
There's Barry Peter. Hi, Barry Peter. He says, hi, kids. My ear itches.
Scratches. Kind of like Ginger, for their ear.
You scratch my ear. And Larry says, no deer.
Right there. Dang it. What we saw, about 5 of them, right? Coming back from Sky Indigo.
Yep. They were sleeping.
They were
out.
Yeah.
Right by the road. One was on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hopes to have them by December 10th.
Oh, that's perfect. Because that's what the girls can get me for Christmas. It's all working out,
There you go. Wrap it up. To Rodney from Santa.
That's right.
There's Lewis Martin. Good evening, fellas. Hey, Lewis.
Is that the birthday boy, Lewis Martin Jr.?
It is. Right. His birthday today, right?
Yeah, 47.
I wish I had a happy birthday song here. Happy birthday to you. Sing it, Rod.
Happy birthday to you.
You live in a zoo. Isn't that how that goes? You smell like a monkey and you act like one too.
That's it.
That's the racers he hangs out with. Well, you ready to rock on here?
Yeah, we got some intro before we bring in. It's a Mike the Mustache Malibu Man. Is that what it said up above? I have to remember that. I didn't know that. Maybe we can get a calendar of that. You know what I mean? Mike the Mustache Malibu Man.
Yeah. Show car Malibu Man.
Show car. The mustache has to be in there somewhere. Gary, I don't know if you're looking down at the deal because we can see him and he's just rolling down there right now with the Malibu mustache.
Hey, it'd be funny while we're leading up to him if he shaved real quick.
Oh my goodness! He's like, no. I ain't doing it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That could be one of the first questions. So, when did you start your mustache?
I must ask you a question. You knew that was coming, right?
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
I must ask you a question. How long you had that mustache?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What's Babyface saying? He jump in there?
He said, happy birthday, Lewis Martin Jr. Don't look a day over 30.
Oh, man. He must want something. That's good stuff, Babyface. Yeah.
Must be, maybe he's wanting to buy something cheap.
He is. He wants
Yeah. Well,
let's go.
Here is the champ and Mark Brown.
Whoop, whoop.
You need to post this was today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. You said you tagged me and Stefan and Missy.
Yep.
Always a great time visiting with Mark Brown, Missy Brown, and Stefan Brown Advanced Engine Machine, one of the key companies in my corner to help me win the Titans of 10-5 championship. Excited for the 2026 racing season.
Yeah.
You got a awesome picture we just talked about from Melissa and a really cool trophy. That's called the Flying Piston, right?
Yep. That's what Mr. Larry Hunt said. Yeah.
There's a little closer up. Got him. That was a mosquito. I'm not gonna share a mosquito here.
Let's now.
I smashed him. It's like them deer we saw. He's sleeping. Yep. So it's Mark and you and the cool picture and a trophy. Nice.
Yeah. Man, it's always good to go up there and see Mark, talk to him and see what's going on. And, both my engines are up there now. So just kind of looking parts over and ordering stuff, drop a little money off while you're there. But yeah, he just thought that trophy was so cool. There's a couple other trophies kind of that way, welded up and that they just loved that picture. And even Missy was like, is this for us? I'm like, yeah. He's like, this is so cool. Like, yeah. And so, I mean, I know you've used him forever. I think I've been using him since like 14, 15. So yeah, good deal, man. Just smart guy, go out of your way, help you out, and I would plug him and say, hey, if you need something, take your stuff up there, but don't, because
Not yet.
we need to get all of our stuff out of there first. And then, in a couple of years, you could take your stuff up there. He says he's got like 50 going at one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so awesome. With these relationships too, it's just more than just, being a customer. It's a friendship. So, and I know you've known him being a Salina since you've been riding your bicycle, but just cool deal. Oh, Goose.
Did you see that? Wrong color car.
No. I got a picture with that other car as well, Goose. I know that's the pretty car, but yeah.
This was just pretty.
Yeah, I know. This one's just regular pretty. The other car is pretty.
Pretty.
Woo, woo, woo. But yeah. Man, Melissa, thank you so much. Those pictures are awesome. To be able to give those out, it's just good stuff.
Yep. I swung through there Friday with a busy day Tiffany and I had. I swung in there. I swung by the paint shop. I swung by, I'm not going to say what I saw there. I saw some primer.
Ooh.
So it's making progress. I swung into Mark's. I had some stuff for Mark. And I think my engine is in the hot seat. So I think it's getting close to getting washed and assembled. So
on deck.
Had a piece we was waiting for last week, and Brad Waddle had to do some crank work, and Mark's going to do some block work and be ready to clean up and throw it together. So maybe the car and engine will show up here about the same time. Maybe we'll see.
Do you think Mark and Brad are talking to each other at lunch? Like, okay, where are you at? Okay, that's what I'm.
I don't know.
They're just going to deliver it on Christmas Eve, both of them to your house. There you go.
What do we got to do to get this idiot off our back so he can go away? Let's send him back to Wichita and lock the door.
That's funny.
Yep. It's happening. It'll sometime when it's done. When they're done, they're done. Yeah.
No, I know more than that. What you're saying too, it's going to be freaking awesome.
I even took my golf cart to the paint shop a week ago. It was scratched up.
I know it.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
There's Doug Perry. Hi guys. Hey Doug.
Doug, nice shout out.
And I told Brad that we're going to freshen up the golf cart, and it got scratched up from getting in and out of the bed of my pickup. Yeah. And I don't need to do that no more with the scooters. The golf cart don't need over. Those days it don't need to go in the truck no more. The scooter goes in the truck. The golf cart stays out. So
that's $600 I spent this year.
Oh, me. Yeah. Same here. Moving on.
Got stolen a couple of times out of them, but we won't talk about that,
Yeah. Mine disappeared from outside the bathroom at Tulsa.
Was Goose in radar? Was he a vision? You could see, right?
He was so close. Yeah. Yeah. And it was weird. Some reason I parked it behind the bathroom. I don't remember doing that, but that's where I found it, on the north side of the bathroom in Tulsa.
It started in one place and ended up in another. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Maybe it rolled or the wind. I don't know, but that's where I found it.
There you go.
Yeah. Barry Peters says, so Gary, 2027, here you come. Just kidding, buddy. You might be onto something there. No.
We got in trouble.
Jim, both you guys were in Salina and didn't stop. We was in Salina at different times.
We were, and we didn't stop. Daggone it. That's true.
I was on a schedule. I go here. I had like 6 stops in different places in north central Kansas on Friday.
Yeah. Well, Missy, when I was sitting there hanging out, when she's like, so Gary was up here earlier, you guys didn't come together. I go, yeah, I got kicked out. I guess he chose Tiffany over me, and went on without me. So I had to come up later. So usually you guys are like together at the hip. And I was like, oh yeah, no, he didn't.
Yep, I had a different agenda on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, my wife says HOA golf cart.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Yeah. Well, I told her if she gets the golf carts approved in HOA, I'd buy her a really nice golf cart, but she won't. She won't pursue that. So
HOA approved. Well, I know
I'd
you
get
use
her
it
a
for
real.
the parade.
What's that?
I know you use it for the 4th of July parade.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Decorated up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that anymore. I don't know if my painter will approve.
No.
He likes stay away.
It'll be like when you take it to the track, you know how like you rent a car and you go around the sheet to look at these kind of scratches,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. That's what it'll be.
Yeah, you make sure those doors are all shut inside that trailer before we take off.
Oh
right?
man. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I think about that often.
Yeah.
Some local news. Junkyard Stewed. Brandon Sandlin. He got I guess this comes out as an invite, right? From West Buck and Drag Illustrated. He says, looks like we're headed to Bradenton to go head to head with 31 of the baddest MFers on a 28 10.5 tire. We're excited and honored to get invited and to be able to go race on a stage of this caliber. How awesome is that?
How awesome is that? Seriously. To get
an
invite from West Buck, oh my goodness.
Yeah. When is this race? Is this what's coming up?
Yeah, the Winter Series, right?
It starts next week or December, right?
Yeah. No,
that's awesome.
Thanksgiving weekend and then the weekend after. That's when
that's so cool.
Yeah. And so and then it's PRI weekend.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend, and then that, and then PRI.
So I'm challenging now to get your TV before this starts. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea. That might be the push I need right there.
Yep. Lock it in, Tiffany.
So Junkyard Stewed, Brandon Sandlin. If you notice down below, we also had in our early our marketing partners, Sandlin Iron and Metal. So that's JR, Brandon Sandlin. So we're gonna follow these guys. We're gonna watch this and watch it closely and cheer on Brandon from over here.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And not to be outdone, but his dad, JR, posted this. He says, all right, guys and gals, these are the races I plan on racing at next year with the badass Stewed. Hope to see you all there. And he shared this Midwest Drag Racing Series 2026 schedule. Looks like he's going to run the 420.
That'd be awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. And go ahead.
XRP in April and Tulsa in May, Odessa Flying H in June. Also again at Flying H in October and back to Tulsa in October. So
those are local tracks. You know what I mean?
Yep, they sure are.
A morning drive. and what I was going to say, Gary, is like, we talk with JR, like Gary said, he sponsors the show, and I've almost got JR talked into coming on. He's a local legend in Wichita with a bad attitude. He talked about, maybe bringing someone else on with him, not let Scott Palmer, but we'll see if we can play that out. We'll see this one, but that'd be so cool.
Yep. That'd be a hoot, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So good luck to them guys. We're going to watch Brandon in that deal. And, coming up 2026, we're watching JR too. So pretty exciting for local guys for that bigger race. Yep.
Agree.
And if your race car is not torn apart, you can go to Thunder Valley Raceway in Oklahoma City. There's when is this? December 7th. Yep. Small tire hits up 8th mile, 275/60 or 28-10-5. So if you got to do some racing in December, go down south.
Man, Gary, like they were racing today. I saw them live. They had the track open. And my point is like, what a change from June, right? Don't know all the details, with the lease or whatever, but the doors have been open. They've been having little, I don't know if they're little street things, cars and coffee. I don't know, but I know that the track's open and that's all that really matters. And so I thought that was cool as well.
Yep. They're doing stuff. So if you're lucky enough to still have a car running, go race.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
We saw this. Little shout out to Doug Perry. He says, I kind of like this old car. Can't wait till next year. Looks like it's ready, or he's getting it ready for 2026. So he's ahead of a lot of people. He's got a car in the garage. This is my scene.
Well, out of the three of us, he's probably the only one that's got a motor in the vehicle. You know what I mean?
Probably. Yes. Yeah. So good job, Doug. It looks like you'll be ready in early part of spring. You'll be ready to go.
Yeah. Start testing.
Look at these crazy kids. Trinity Sanders is with Austin Martin. Mrs. Martin has a nice ring to it, she says. What happened there, Doug? Rodney, what happened? What's going on there?
Well, I think we got a little engagement as well. And I think earlier, was it like a week, 10 days ago, we found out some more news. And so expecting and now come together. And we've been hanging with these guys all summer, man. And they're just a great couple there, just great to see this come along with these little two, and excited to see their future and get together and, more things to develop. I know, Lewis and Wendy couldn't be more happier. This is just great stuff right here.
Yep. Yeah, we saw them a lot this summer, and Mike, he's with that group a lot when we see him at the racetrack, and it's a big fun group of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can still hear you, Rod, but your face locked up on the screen.
I see that. I don't know what's going on. I see it's locked up. I got all my Wi-Fi shut off. I made sure of it before the show too. I sent out the SOS. We'll see.
Well, I can still hear you just fine. So
that's all that really matters. And if it doesn't unfreeze, I'll drop off and come back in just to unlock it.
Or you're sitting really still and you're like talking like a ventriloquist. Your lips
Remember growing up, you played the freeze game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm losing because you're winning big time.
But if it doesn't unlock, I'll drop off and come back on. So it's all good.
Okay. We're almost through this. We saw this from Disco Dean Stinky Pinky. This is big from IHRA 28-10-5 small tire series on notice. 10 IHRA races, video and rules tomorrow. Stay tuned. He did do about a 20-minute video talking about this. This is for sure going to be a very fast class of small tire stuff. Probably like him and Kai Kelly and that kind of group. He mentioned a bunch of people with Stude and Ryan Mitchell, big player, big fast racers like that. Well, my screen got weird too. Okay.
That was my bad.
Oh, no, you're good. So IHRA, if they're doing something like this, we'll definitely keep an eye on this. This will be fun to watch. Be a great place for them guys to go race, and it'll be some fast, small tire stuff.
Oh, it will. And when you were talking about JR's schedule coming there, you know what I mean? Wouldn't that just be awesome? Even if it was a radial tire or 28-10-5 or just whatever, to follow that same series and run up, to Flying H and Tulsa and XRP and that sort of thing. That's some good stuff. I like some small tire stuff come back. So
yeah, this is man, the IHRA. This is that's really cool. It'll be interesting to follow this also and see how this rolls out.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to try this again. I hit a button I probably shouldn't have, so hold on.
Okay. Wendy Martin says, talking about the engagement, she says, so many emotions. Next year's going to be so busy. Yeah, you got a busy year coming, Wendy. Yeah, Rodney's gone.
Yeah. No, I hear that is good stuff.
It's like your setup went dark like mine did.
I know. I don't know. It's got the same camera there. It's interesting.
Hey, go down. Do you see the little gear down there, the settings gear?
Yeah.
Okay, click on it and look at your camera.
Okay.
Hit your camera, and then it'll have a couple options of cameras in there.
Okay. Yep, I see it.
Click on the Elgato virtual camera.
Yep, I see it.
No change, huh?
There
Oh,
it is.
did that work? Look at that. But you're frozen.
So.
But I see you.
Well, with Twitter, it doesn't have my other background in there. It has without the screensaver.
Well, you're still winning the freeze game, just in case you wanted to know.
I am. Yeah, I want to change that back. I'd rather be dark than see that. What else you got?
I didn't freeze. The not the banquet, but the what do you call it? The Hall of Fame. So TNS Hall of Fame, TNS race cars. We knew this was coming. We are at the Hot Rod Holiday this weekend for the Southwest Missouri Drag Racers Hall of Fame. Stanley Newberry, aka Goose, is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then they have like a car show, and looks, the 3-second Hemi powered orange rocket is sitting there.
I bet it was the fastest car in the building.
Man, I bet. Sure, the fastest car at Mid America Dragway on radials too.
Mm-hmm.
So they had that deal. Goose got honored. Now this was he was pioneers, right?
Right.
Yep. We know Al with the Titans group, Al and Goose there. So Goose was inducted on the pioneer side. Have you been curious what he might have said when?
Yeah, I seriously, I was able to listen to Paul's speech and Katie's speech, but I'm still looking for Goose's speech out there, because they were sharing it. So I don't know where it's at. I'm sure it was so good that they're making it into some sort of Netflix or something.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So maybe they're editing it. But
yeah, we'll have to buy it off of Spotify or something, right?
Yeah.
And swipe your card.
There's an hour limit, and then they play you off stage. They start the music, is what Al told me. So, yeah. Well, there it is. That's it. That's where I need to go right there. Jason locked it in. You see that?
Oh, okay. Jason Cypress is ORP TV. Oh,
that's it. I'm gonna go check it out.
Everybody wants to see that. Go check that out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. They just put it up. I'll share it. Yeah, you better share it. Come on, Goose.
Nice. It's interesting too. I wonder how much he paid these guys to be in his picture. Just walking around. Like, oh, let's go get in a picture. But great family here, man. These are just great people.
Yep, got the Goose crew.
Yeah, congratulations, Goose, man. Well earned.
Yep, congrats, Goose, and everybody that supports you. And what a cool deal.
What a cool deal.
What an honor.
Southwest Missouri
Drag Racers reunion.
Yep.
Hall of Fame induction. Yep.
Yeah. Very cool.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
Mr. Paul Hedden.
Yep.
He was also on the pioneer side, right?
Right.
Congrats to Paul. And there's another.
Yep.
Katie Spaniak.
Yay.
Snapped this little screenshot as Paul handed her the mic and she walked across pretty fast to the podium. So I grabbed that screenshot real quick, but congrats, Katie. And I forget the slide that she was categorized in. Up and comers. Is that okay?
Up and comer. You got it.
Right on.
It's so cool that they do this. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Congrats to you, three of you: Goose, Paul, Katie.
Yep.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all we got too, because Gary Spaniak's always saying how Katie's carrying the team, and here she is again. So
yeah,
that's just good stuff.
Yep. Making moves. Good job.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Congrats to all. Doug Perry says, congrats to all. And congrats to Goose. All right. You ready for Mike?
Let's do it. Bring in Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Show Car Malibu man. Let's do this. Oh, I got to fix this and do that. Mike Sleeper. What's up, Mike?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Mike? Thanks for joining us.
Hanging out with the mustache,
There you go.
It's still there. Okay.
High and tight, looking good, looking good.
The Maxons, they'll get you. You got to watch them.
Right? That's funny. Man, I know that you were running with Gary a little bit in the Dragon Drives, and we'll talk all about 301 and everything. But the first time I met Mike was at that little, what was that, the Hilton? Was it in Tulsa? Not Tulsa, but
Owasso, Hampton Inn.
Owasso. And I walk in and I see this super clean black G body on an open trailer with nice polished wheels. And I was like, man, that thing is nice. And I knew he knew what he was doing because it had a nice little Holly sticker on the wing, and it's like, okay, that car runs. So man,
yep,
very nice car, bud.
Hey, if it had dirty wheels, you wouldn't even looked at it, would you?
I just thought it was going to the wreck or something. I didn't know what was going on.
Headed to the demo derby.
Exactly, but no, we got to hang out with you guys in the little breakfast area and chatted up a little bit. And of course, now that Gary and I ran the season last year, we had some pancake fest together and watch you go rounds and just been following you all year, man. You've had a great year.
Yeah, it's been a fun year for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. Mike, I was trying to remember. I know we've known each other a long time, but I don't know if it's back in Drag Week or from Rocky Mountain Race Week, but I know Rocky Mountain Race Week for sure, but I don't know if back in Drag Week even. But
first time we chatted was Mark Cicino rode with you, and was that Drag Week?
Yep, 14. Yep, Drag Week.
That would have been Mark kind of. I had a ton of questions when I was trying to put this car together.
G-body guys.
Yep, super helpful.
Yeah.
He's like, anytime I was like, what do you? He's like, no, you're stupid. Don't do that. That's so. But that's kind of the first time I met you.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, you remembered better than me. I knew for sure it was, Rocky Mountain Race Week, but to remember 14 was that mess for me was a blur in 2014. So,
well, I don't think anybody in 3 counties could forget your car when it was running. So,
right. Pro Charger, 2.5-inch headers and 5-inch exhaust, some cut down Borlas. Yeah, it was still pretty loud.
Woo!
Yep.
Awesome.
I remember we got to Oklahoma City, and I got a text from I can't think of his name. It was an Iowa stick shift car, black Mustang stick shift. He sent me a text. He said, "Are you at my hotel?" I said, "If you can hear my car, then I'm at your hotel." They see he comes outside, and yeah, I'm there. It was loud.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep, that's cool. A long time ago.
Well, we asked Mike to come on the show 6 weeks back. He had a commitment, and we were able to circle back to him, and he gave some great pictures that we can run through. Mm-hmm. And we always ask the opening question: what kind of car did you have in high school? Let's talk about it.
So, most of the stuff I drove in high school was not cool at all. I had a 4-door on Maxima. I had a 4-door Toyota Corolla. But I did have a 69 Chevy C10. It was wish I still had it. It was a 6 or 3 on the tree. And I do wish I still had it.
Yeah.
Is it in one of the pictures you sent?
I did send a picture of something. Yeah.
Oh, I found it. Right there.
There it is. So was that a 6-cylinder 3 on a tree or a small Chevy, or what was that?
3 on the tree.
Nice.
And I still can drive it on the tree where a lot of guys can't. I got stopped. They have no clue how to drive a 3 on the tree.
Right. Yep. They're, doing the little thing and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Gary, I think Wendy answered your question there.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, John Puckett. That's guy. His name slipped my mind. I'm getting old and forgetful.
The Mortons are there to back us up.
Right.
They have a book of knowledge, but they remember all that stuff.
I'm telling you what, that's just awesome. So how long did you have this little ride here?
A couple years. Like I said, got rid of it because it wasn't that practical, but man, Sure wish I had it back.
Oh, I know, man. They bring a fortune nowadays.
Yeah, it reminds me of the one that the old birthday boy, Lewis Martin, just got running tonight. So.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll have to talk through that. That's all
right.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Is this like is this the day you found it, the day you bought it, or what is this?
That was, yeah. So we cleaned up the rallies, put a little better tire on it, and just drove it. Tried to clean the body up here and there as we went, and then loved the truck, but just wasn't real practical for going to college. So,
right.
So,
yeah. No, I can imagine that. I didn't know if that was a state trooper next to it for a second. You know, you see the stickers on the back there.
I'm to get in a little trouble here and there. So,
yeah.
What year and time frame is this?
Well, I'm kind of old, so that would have been, probably 97, 98 is when I had that truck. So this is a later picture, but yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So you're talking about having the Toyotas and that sort of thing in this truck. Did you play around with any kind of vehicles? What was the first kind of vehicle you went to the races with?
No, I mean, when you talk about playing around, we did some real stupid stuff as kids in those cars, but
right.
We'd lock kids in the trunk of it and do donuts. Volunteer wrestling team to take a ride, but no, my family, like cousins and distant family, like we grew up at Kansas City at KCIR, drag racing, a lot of bracket racing. Always wanted to do it, just never had the means. So I was just kind of on the sidelines as a helper for many, many years until I bought the Malibu. So.
Okay. Very cool.
Yep. You sent some pictures of a few cars. I know they're old because they look old.
Yep.
The pictures. So we'll tell us about what we're going to see when we see these.
Okay. Yep. So that was Pete Phillips, Clint Brown. They kind of shared the driving responsibilities on that car. They're not actually family, but I consider them family. And we spent damn near every weekend at KCR that there's a bracket race there, bracket racing that car. And there's a couple different versions of it. Like that's kind of the original version. And then there was a little bit newer paint job on it later on. Yep, right there.
Yep.
And they bracket raced there up until the day it closed. So,
man,
wow. What kind of power plant was in that?
I've tried to buy that car numerous times, and I understand why they won't sell it, but I'd love to have it, because it's just sitting in a shop doing absolutely nothing.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
Is it near you? Is it local to you or Kansas City?
It's within 5 miles of me.
Oh man,
over there tonight.
Tease.
No kidding. What power plant was in this?
It had a few different variations, everything from a 355 to I think they end up doing something that ended up being like a 390 something cubic inch, which playing with the stroke, I don't know exactly, but
yeah,
when they went there, like they couldn't keep the thing from wheeling, like it liked to wheelie. A solid, mid 10-second car bracket car.
Right on.
Right.
Gary's got the right wheels.
It's got some shiny wheels. Look at that. They're not dirty. The non-dirty version.
Non-dirty version.
I don't even think black wheels were a thing back then, were they?
No, that was pre-dirty wheel.
Yeah. You mentioned, Mike, with the closing of KCIR, we know that was like November of 2011. We ask this of all the people we know that raced in and out of that racetrack. How did it change or affect your racing life when that place closed?
I mean, everything, because, that's where it was probably 45-minute drive, maybe an hour drive for us. But that was
close.
I grew up there. I have pictures standing, at the tower the last day that they were open. So when all the talks originally started about, the new Flying H track, like I was so excited and really like did not want to hear any of the negative talk that came along with, if the track was going to open, because it was kind of iffy there for a couple of years. So,
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
And, kind of been away from the racing scene and went to US 36. And it was kind of like a memorial. I couldn't believe how many of the old bracket cars and stuff that I seen there that I hadn't seen for years, that I just thought it kind of went away, sitting in shops, not being used, but it was cool to see them out still doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Where did you mentioned US 36? So where did you end up going with KCR closed?
We didn't go anywhere. That car literally, obviously there was a death in the family, and that car kind of got put in the shop and never raced again. So I kind of just had a void in the racing community as far as, what was going. I would follow some small tire 10.5 stuff and go to races here and there, shootouts. Spent some time at Ozark at the shootouts, and just kind of was an enthusiast for a long time.
Sure. Here is some more older pictures. Please tell us that's you between them Camaros.
Yeah. Yes.
That is my dad's Camaro on the left and my Uncle Gary's Camaro on the right.
Awesome.
Wow. That is awesome.
Is that you in the picture?
Yep, that's me.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Great little I mean, wouldn't that be cool, Gary? Seriously.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, talking about the coolest kid in town. Looks like there's a nice little Suburban behind that black one too.
My uncle still has Suburbans to this day.
Yeah. Are these?
Go ahead, Rod.
This is 67, 68. Tell us about the cars.
Yep. So dad's, so Gary's was a 68. I can't tell from that. I think that was a 60. I don't think that's dad's 69. It may be. I can't tell from the picture. I'm a little far out.
Yeah.
But dad's got a 69. Gary had a 68. He ended up selling it and moved on to a Chevy 2 wagon later on.
Okay. And so just bracket cars and that sort of thing, or?
They had a little speed shop here in town called Sleepers Performance.
Okay.
And sold speed parts, did a little bit of work out of the back shop.
Yeah.
Dad they both did a little bit of drag racing, but more than anything, kind of car shows and on the street and just enjoying them.
Yeah, there you go. That's great. How could you not grow up and be a car guy after?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's great. Looks like about, I don't know, mid or late 80s ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was born in, so that was probably 85-ish maybe.
Mhm.
Okay. You said you were born in 80?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're not that old. You're not as old as we are.
No, it's not. The mustache
Dang.
tells the story, Gary.
So is this the same car? Is this the same Camaro? Is that?
It hasn't switched them. Oh, yep. So that was Gary's Camaro. He'd back halved it and kind of put a healthy power plant in it. And unfortunately, life happens and he had to sell that car. Matter of fact, if anybody knows where that car is, we're still looking for it. So
That's a good looking car, man.
Yeah.
Was sold in out of Sedalia, Missouri, probably late 80s. Anybody knows where that car is? We've spent hours and hours on Racing Junk and everywhere else trying to find it. So
Man.
Okay. Put a Babe PV out right now.
Yes. They call it Bolo. The cops call it Bolo. Be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Beyond,
That's it. Nice.
Did you get to drive any of these cars as you got older?
that car was gone by the time I was old enough to drive, but man, watching that car come together and, my dad, my uncle, I idolize those guys because, you know how it is when you're a kid and you see these hot rods and
Oh yeah.
just
Yep.
dream of being a kid and having the Jegs catalog on the, people make Christmas lists. I would make like a hot rod list. I didn't have, I would make
Still
a hot
do
rod
today.
list. That was
Mhm.
good.
Yes. Except they give us this basket, this wish list to drop our stuff in.
You got a
It's-
card now.
It's all good
Yeah.
till it's checked out.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. That's a great looking car. Hope you somewhere somehow find it and get it back.
We would love to have it back in the
Hmm.
family.
Yeah.
Man. There's a Nova.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Uncle's Nova, same uncle that had the Camaro. Bought that car new, was kind of a street racing deal around here. And good friend of mine owns that car and will not sell it to me. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
What did it have? What was
Back then it was a big block 4-speed car. Way back, like, there's a video that I have on VHS, which many people don't even know what VHS is anymore, but literally out on our local strip here, Georgetown Road, there's videos of me sitting like on the hood of that car in diapers as they were getting ready, to drag race. So like,
cool.
Cars that I'd love to be able to bring back one day. So
Right.
Sure.
Tire fryer right there.
Yeah, man. Got some slapper bars and some aluminum slot bags.
oh yeah.
Man,
Too cool.
there's a Camaro on a trailer.
Yep, that's Dad's '69 Camaro. That was kind of in the car show era of it. He had some wheelie bars on it and really wasn't super fast, but I love that car to the bone. It's a 355 Power Glide car, and arguments with my dad over the years. I'm like trying to explain to him what I've learned, and hey, we could have done this, and that car would have been faster, and he just will not hear it. It was back then. All the compression. It had 557 gears and went through straps at like 8,700. And I'm like, Dad, that 355 doesn't make any power there, but
You did it all wrong, Dad. Come on.
You hush, you kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, there it is back at Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like I said, grew up. Pictures of me on that car when he bought that, traded it, and $50, and that car sat in a field. And watched him rebuild it as I was a kid, and just love that car to death. So,
Man,
wow.
Where did this car end up?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Yeah, where'd it end up?
So it's in his garage, and he literally come by last weekend to let me know that it still runs and drives, because I did a drive-by in his house in my Malibu, so he had to return the favor last weekend and let me know that the old Camaro is still around.
There you go. That's awesome.
Have you given your dad a ride in your turbo Malibu? Has he experienced that fun yet?
He has not, and I
Man.
know that he thinks, and I love him to death, but he thinks that Camaro is the fastest thing on God's green earth that he's ever been. And there's no reason for me to change that for him.
That's awesome.
That's true.
With that Camaro, and he's had some surgeries and stuff, and I don't think he'd be able to get in and out of the roll cage of my car. So
Sure.
Yeah.
How fast was this car? Unless you already said.
It's been like 1098, 1099 as quick as it. But yeah, for early to mid 80s, that was back then.
Fast.
Yeah, that's fast.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Especially for a non-power adder car, I'm assuming.
Yep. Like I said, it's a 355 Power Glide. We did change gears in it eventually so he could drive it on the street a little more. But other than that, like it has a Lanati, and I thought this was so cool when we redid this a couple years ago. We put some flat top pistons in it, put a 410 gear in it, but the Lanati cam card is all the specs on it are typed out from a typewriter.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Bonatti 630 lift cam, all the ignition stuff, distributor and coil, all that stuff went through Man Speed Shop. So it's pretty cool, nostalgic stuff.
That's
Cool.
neat. Wow. Do you think someday down the road you'll be the owner of this car?
He's already told me that it's mine. He's even at point of times told me to come get it because it's his or mine, and I might as well enjoy it. But like last weekend, seeing him out driving that thing, like just that means so.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
As cool as it is, it'll never mean as much as he does. And like when I see him enjoy it, he doesn't bring it to the crew often, but when he does, it makes my day. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, you need to jump in there and putt around with him,
I have.
Yeah.
I have. He lives kind of out there in a neighborhood that sounds kind of like Gary's, where they got an HOA.
And, gated community. Yeah,
the neighbors. That thing needs mufflers, and he argues that it has mufflers, and kind of is. So, I honestly, I have me and my friends make laps through the neighborhood to just kind of keep the blue hairs happy. So
sure. Woo. In this picture, back in the background there, it's a Mopar. I'm pretty sure. And resident Mopar expert Don McGinnis says that's Richard Cantrell in the other lane. Maybe that's a Ford, or I don't know what it is, but
Don would know.
Yeah,
he knows the car in the other lane. That's funny.
That is funny.
Richard Cantrell.
KCIR.
That's great.
Speaking of which, while we're on the KCIR kick, back in the day there, growing up, I was into taking pictures and race cars. And I'm fairly certain at the time, Doug Perry had the black Malibu that had the flames down the side, pinstripe down the side of it. And if that's so, I still that was one of my bucket list cars, oddly enough. And I still have pictures of that I had developed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's small world.
Doug is listening.
I thought he was.
Yeah, he listens every Sunday. Yeah, Don says it's a 65 Falcon.
Okay.
Yeah, Doug says that was him.
Yeah.
Tell Doug I love that car as a kid. So
awesome.
That's awesome.
I always have, obviously, looking at my dad's car, I always wanted, when I got a little bit older, had a family, obviously realized I can't afford a first-generation Camaro, but I could afford an 81 Malibu.
Yes. Next there's a Camaro on a trailer.
Yep.
Early 70s Camaro.
Yeah, second gen.
Daily driver truck. And his Camaro.
I like that truck.
We were headed, that was back, we lived over on South Stewart, and we were headed to KCIR. So that was us way early 80s, headed to the drag strip.
Cool.
And I added that picture just because, man, if you're a hot rodder, that's a cool picture.
It's a great picture. Yeah, so nostalgic, so cool. Especially everything that have come around where these cars are just, coming back. Everybody wants them, and even the car and the truck there. So that's just good stuff.
Yeah.
And a trailer like that now is like $10,000 just for the flat.
No kidding.
Yeah, that truck would be a very hot item nowadays too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to imagine, back then, well, now the technology of tow rigs and vehicles, what everybody has, and to imagine pulling your race car with that an hour away to go racing,
Yep. Doug Perry says, kind of like me, I want a 68 to 77 Nova, but can't afford them. So Malibu it is.
%.
That's awesome. I think this is another picture of the Camaro.
Yep,
Or a Camaro.
that's a different Camaro. That was Dad's Camaro in high school.
Okay.
That was what
Got
he.
Craigers on it?
Craigers.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grew up in a hot rod family. Dad,
Man,
was into them, so it was
Yeah.
just natural for me to kind of
Yeah.
jump on that. So
yeah, your financial future as an adult was ruined at an early age.
it
And
was.
when he was sitting on the fender. But it's funny, Mike, that you say that, because that's some of the questions we ask is like, why'd you get into it? You know, and somebody
Yeah.
be way to the left. Nah, my parents, they wasn't into racing at all. I think it's crazy spending all this money, or it's all the way to the right. Like you, oh, I didn't have a choice. You know,
Yeah.
they would have disowned
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Yeah. That's very
Awesome. What did you go down the racetrack first in, and where at?
yes.
The Camaro would have been first. It would have been at KCR at the high school drags. So the 60.
Okay.
Your dad's Camaro? Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I made a pass in that Vega that we showed earlier, and I made a pass in a local guy's Corvette. It was a big tire Corvette that bracket car. They were just kind of trying to get lined out, but really not a whole lot of drag racing, like actual doing myself until I built a car.
Mm.
Always was just kind of there to help and enjoy.
Right.
You learn to
That's
tire pressures, hooking the battery charger up, and checking the weather station and everything as a bracket racer growing up. So,
uh-huh.
Just for fun, do you remember that first pass, how fast you went?
it was in the 12s. It wasn't super fast at all.
Hey,
That's
That's fast back then.
Fast, especially for your first, pass down the drag strip. I think mine was like a 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fast.
same.
Yeah.
That's really it for the older stuff. The other stuff here is kind of newer-ish that leads into kind of more modern.
Great pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is my uncle that had the 68 Camaro. That's his Chevy 2 wagon.
Okay.
And behind it, he has 3 sons. The Camaro, the F body behind it is his son Daniel's. So again, just our whole family kind of hot rodders from the
Right.
get. So
Yeah.
in the truck behind it, it is, so the Camaro, I guess, jump back. It's a kind of just a cammed LS deal. Super clean car. Like
Yeah.
Rodney would really enjoy it because there's never a speck of dirt on any of my family's cars.
Right. That's right.
We
Man.
spent a lot of money on wax. So
All right.
that car, and then the red truck, that's my cousin Jonathan's. That was handed down to him through the family, and it's a big block, just healthy truck. I think
Looks
it's got
good.
a 4 automatic and
Yeah.
just a nice clean cruiser. Yep, there it
Is
is.
that okay? Yeah, that's cool.
Man, that looks good. Mike, listen, if you guys had a family reunion, a car show would break out.
Yes.
301 car cruiser. Yep.
Jeez.
Then my other cousin has the white 63, 64 Nova. So there you go. All of them just super clean, cool cruisers.
Heck yeah.
What if a family member doesn't have a cool hot rod? Do you disown them or don't acknowledge them or what?
We don't have
Yeah.
They got to change your last name or something? Get out.
Not even
They
allowed.
don't, they're not coming over for Thanksgiving, are they?
Oh my goodness.
divorced.
Divorce. Behind the shed. Whack, whack.
Oh man, I want to be in your family.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Never mind, I don't have a car. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm out. There's that wagon again.
Mhm.
Car just kind of when he bought that car, he kind of went without for a few years, and then bought that car back down Street Machine Nationals there in Springfield.
Yeah.
Stumbled across that thing and bought it, and it had an LT motor in it. And I think he this last year pulled it out, put a like a Blueprint 383 in it, turbo 350, and drives it all over the place. So
Cool.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Beautiful.
that's my brother's truck. He's been hardcore diesel for many, many years, and that truck is very near and dear to his heart. But oddly enough, I think we've kind of veered him into a different realm with his new build. So I can't release the details for that.
Oh, all right.
Okay, under wraps.
To be continued.
The
same truck, different power plant, or whole different thing?
truck. That truck's going to stay put the way it is. And I don't know if you guys follow the diesel stuff at all, but to me, it's just outlandish that
Yes.
truck runs tens the way it sits.
And that's something.
Like he's finished multiple Rocky Mountain race weeks with it. That thing cruises, got cruise control, heat, air. Like he does have nitrous for it. He doesn't use it, and it runs tens just the way it is.
Man.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
80 PSI boost.
Oh, he gives me a hard time, when he talks about the amount of boost on that truck. He's like, and when I first got the Malibu going on boost, he was like, 15, 17. My truck won't even start on 15, 17 pounds. Yeah. Give me like air.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Let's see. We've got that truck. Oh, there's a driveway with your Malibu and Camaro.
Yep. So that's that was Dad's old place before he moved into the Gary neighborhood.
Yep.
And that was when we changed out the pistons, did the gears, did all that on it. Made it where it was treatable and he could drive it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And of course, I had to drive the old Malibu out there to work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you had to taunt him a little bit.
Yeah. He's over there. Gary's like, all right, now that we got the pistons out of it, this is where the turbo is going to sit.
Yes.
That's it. Pretty much today, got a new set of billet specialties on it. And I'll tell you, that was like pulling teeth to get that man to take the center line auto drags off of it and put those on it. If it wasn't for my coming out to the garage and finally saying, I really like it. Like, I don't know that it would have ever settled with him. The old man, he not sure. And then she walked out. She goes, I really like it. And he goes, yeah, I think it's going to work out. Looks good. So kind of up to, era a little bit.
Right. It looks good.
It does.
And that's just an original, like, single stage lacquer paint from I want 83 or 84. Like it's held up good.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's our local cruise night that we put on with the Martins and everybody with 301. And that was like pictures like that, just real near and dear to me, growing up, just idolizing my dad and his car and my uncles, and being able to pull up in your own car and sit next to them is very cool.
Man,
priceless.
That's so cool, dude. That's so awesome.
Priceless.
And
is
remember, that's the burger joint.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. If that's the burger joint where we was at. That was I think it was also a checkpoint that year, and man, that place was packed inside and outside.
Yep.
What do we got?
Yep, that's fun.
There's a motorcycle in there.
Yep. So my cousin that has the white Nova, he finally wised up, traded that bike in, and got him a hot rod, and so. This picture was prior to that. We were doing kind of like some family pictures out after a family reunion, and since then, he got rid of that bike and got that Nova. So
Went from the bike to this. Yep.
He grew up a bunch. So
Good. Okay, I think here we have the birth of your Malibu, maybe?
yes, so
This says 2012, March of 2012.
That is, I think that might be the day that I bought the car. We actually drove to Indiana and bought the car the way it sits right there. It had those Sonoma S10, whatever you want to call them, wheels on it. The body was painted. I was told, that literally it just needed the motor and transmission set down in it. It was ready to go.
But
as we got it home, I got it out to my father-in-law's shop, and the more we looked, the more stuff we just didn't like. And you probably have a picture of it there with the body and the frame separated.
Oh,
yep.
That was about one long conversation with my father-in-law and about 4 bush lights, and then there we was.
Oh man!
Wow.
That's where the work began. So,
wow.
My wife
What's that? Your wife? What?
Wife almost killed me.
Oh,
because we went to Illinois or Indiana to pick up this grocery getter of a car. We built a cruise night car, something that sounded good, looked good. Like I said, the guy was pretty, I think for the most part, pretty upfront. But got it home and found a bunch of stuff we just didn't like. And there we was. Next thing you know, the body's off of it and we were starting over. So,
man.
Wow. Yeah, this picture here, Don McGinnis says it looks like a lakeside hobby stalker.
Right.
Good. Without the cow hood on it, you'd think she was ready to go to the dirt tracks.
Ready to turn left.
That's
Oh, Larry Hunt we would love that.
He's breathing heavy right now.
Yeah, there's we frame notched it, boxed the frame. Again, didn't have any plans of racing it really at that time, so had some single adjustable QA1s. It's supposed to have some coil, shocks on it. There were springs that were supposed to make variable ride springs, I think they called them, to make it ride good. 383 that we built in the garage with the turbo 350, and was just kind of trying to get it back to where it was up and going.
Right on.
No plans of racing it, but it's sitting there with drag radials on it.
It did have that. Well, what you have in the back of your head and what your wife knows in the back of your head is not always
same thing. Because tires are tires, right? You gotta buy tires.
Yeah. Just because it says drag radial.
Yeah.
Yep. So once we got finished up, that was actually the interior picture from the first day of Drag Week 2014, which was kind of the goal, is to get it going. 383 bench seat, tilt column. Really, really loved that version of the car. I think
Clean.
first year, like 1130s NA small block. And oddly enough, I think we finished 4th, I believe, in drag and Hot Rod Drag Week in NA small block that year, just out of it, which in turn, made us build a new motor. So,
Right. Sure.
Well, it's just getting your feet wet, you want to shake it down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. And then there is what started out as it was originally for a couple years of drag and drives was a NA 427 small block Chevy that Carlos Astor built. Super good motor, had nothing but good luck with that thing. And then we did end up putting some nitrous on it. As you can see there, that's kind of once we put nitrous on it, that's about all the car wanted to do.
Right.
wheelies.
Yep.
Yeah, like that.
Like that. Yep.
There you go. That's good right there.
Yep, that's it. It had a David Vassar nitrous outlet plate on it, and we rarely kept it on the ground when we weren't breaking it. So,
Yeah.
Doug Perry says Mike's car is beautiful, a show and go car.
Absolutely.
I grew up always trying to keep everything clean. Have an open trailer currently. Really working on trying to get an enclosed because that would really make life a lot easier.
Yep.
But I do like a clean car. I definitely appreciate anybody that shows up with a clean hot rod.
Yes, sir.
When as far as so over the years knowing the Martins, I kind of snapped on to Austin, brought him up, trying to show him the ways of cleaning things. And I think I even read off. I don't know if you guys have seen Lewis Martin in the lanes at Mocan up there before they start washing that old Malibu, but I feel probably rubbed off on him a little bit.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
He won't. I think
that's funny. It's funny how that works. With me hanging out with Rodney, and you've mentioned, Mike, how nice and clean Rodney's stuff is. That's going to make me step up my clean game and keep my stuff a little cleaner. So instead of cleaning it, I'm just going to get it painted.
Okay.
That's my solution for cleaning it.
Gary, what color is the golf cart going to be?
Oh,
it's a color.
Okay.
It's a color that golf carts get painted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to trick me. What?
Going to match the car?
One of them's going to match the other. I promise.
yeah.
Okay.
Either the golf cart's going to match the car, or the car's going to match the golf cart. I don't know which way it's going to go yet.
Well, what color was the golf cart previously?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
Is that a silver?
Nah, no, it's more like a
Blue?
purple pewter or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know what the color is.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
I
really
see.
going to color on the car, are you?
What?
Not really going to get into that with the color on the car, are we?
Well, it hits the Chat GPT paint shop quite often. So
Yeah.
to be determined.
I'm hoping it's not black with the yellow flames.
I like that color combo. I do.
Well, he's got a paint sponsor.
And Rodney's gone. Oh, there he is.
Goose Newberry already paid for the paint job. It's orange and black.
Orange and
With
black.
a Hemi. It might be orange and black with a Hemi.
He's donated Sherman Williams.
Going to come back to this picture. In these pictures here, you said it was nitrous and wheelies and all that. So somewhere after this, and I can see on your wing, Holly, somewhere along there, you made the transition to fuel injection. Tell us about that idea and swap to fuel injection.
So,
and probably turbo too, right?
So obviously, as transitions and you want to go faster, I went turbo, and I went through 3 years of solid hell. There's guys out there that have blow-through setups that know what they're doing and are very good at it, and I applaud. I'm not one of them. I broke everything that you can probably break in 3 years with the blow-through setup, and it was nobody's fault but my own. And finally this year, I'm not good at wiring at all. I ordered a wiring harness through Devin Vanderhoof, ordered Holly. My brother came up, he wired everything in, because I basically hand him tools when it comes to wiring. He's been so good to me as far as helping me out. And, but ever since we put Holly on the car, knock on wood, we've had a lot of good luck.
Yes.
If you're a blow through guy, hats off to you. I couldn't figure it out. So,
What did you think of Devin's wiring harness?
oh, I mean, I couldn't have spent my money any better.
Yes.
Like, you know, I don't know how many guys out there know that this car is a small block Chevy, or conventional 23. It's a 400 cubic inch small block Chevy that Jason and Todd over at Mashmeyer Performance put together for me. And, you know, it's what I don't have a lot of money, you know, I don't have a lot of means, like family comes first. What was left over is what we built, and we've had pretty good luck with it. But I called him and said, you know, hey, this is what I'm looking to do. He walked me through it. He built me the harness, shipped it out. And like I said, it went smooth. Everything
awesome.
It, you know, marked. He sends you a book that comes with that you detailed. So if you ever have a problem, like it's worked out very good.
Couldn't say it any better. Same experience. That's great stuff, Mike.
My brother's build that he's building now, like after seeing the, you know, how it went for me, he's going the same route as far as using Devin for his harness and using Holly. And, you know, I know Austin and those guys have a great luck with the fuel tech. And honestly, I just had a few pieces of the Holly from my blow through, so it made more sense for me to go Holly. Holly's what I know. I don't have anything against fuel tech, but Holly's what I got. So,
same.
Same.
Exactly the same. Holly Tech.
Yep.
Barry Peter knows Todd Mashmeyer. MPE is good people. Mashmeyer Performance Engines.
That they are.
That's right. That's right, Todd.
They don't they'll let you know right away, but they're good people and they'll help you out.
So it's a 400 conventional Chevy with Holly. Is it a twin turbo?
It is twin turbo. It's got precision 76, 75s on it.
It sounds like a limited car.
It sure does.
It's a little heavy to be a limited car there, Gary.
Well,
you know, Putnam, it kind of reminds me of Ketch's car and Cliff Aikens, you know, last year, right?
Yeah.
Same type of setup. Old, you know, conventional headed.
Yep.
Turbo, run good. What's the fastest you've been with this one?
494 is it's been with it. So,
cool.
Running that same ET, that is awesome.
Do you use E85 or C16 or something in an intercooler? And what's your setup there?
It's methanol. 550s in it. It's got. I've had converter's been good to me. It could probably use a converter change. It's got a PTC converter in it that's been in it since the very beginning of the turbo setup. We've never made a stator change, adjusted anything. It's just kind of been what it's been and kind of progressed as we could. But I think it's probably due for a converter change. I think there's a little ET there to be picked it up. The car does weigh, with me in it, I'm trying to take a little weight out of it this winter, but it is 3651 with me in it.
Oh,
you say 6? 36?
36.
My car used to weigh 3,400 with the big block and twins, and that's awful. I couldn't imagine 36.
Hey, Mike, is that a Glide or a 3-speed?
It's 3-speed. 3-speed built by Mike Bodine.
Right on.
I'm getting called out on my shirt. There's Joseph Thomas.
Heck yeah.
God's built for the win.
Hey, Joseph, thanks for joining in.
We'll get you.
Yeah.
Post on Facebook, and he'll let you know he's got the parts right away.
He does. He's the first guy I message when I need something.
Right. He works hard. He'll get you the part.
Here's some help for your weight. It says if he would let me loose with the whole saws, it would be in limited. Keaton Maxon says.
It's been grueling to put a hole saw anywhere near my car. But since they're on there, the Maxons, I just want to say they are good people. I really truly enjoy being around those guys. I met them back in the Dragon Drive days, and they're good people.
Nice.
Pete and Jill, they're good people.
John Ketch, he's a localist to us around here. He says his intake used to be on my motor.
There you go. See, I knew it right there. I called it. Catch. That's great.
Is that?
What's that?
What he said? What was he saying about the intake? I missed.
John Ketch. John Ketch says his intake used to be on my motor.
Oh, okay.
Mike, do you know who John Ketch is, right?
I do. Yep.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep, for sure.
Very cool.
Okay, here it is on a Rocky Mountain Race Week at Ozark, 2018.
Yep, that is back in the old Rowdy radials. 26s on the front.
Got them itty bitty little tires in the back.
That was a day at Ozark, and we were battling to try to stay ahead. And man, we made all the nitrous hits that day. I bet we made 8 passes that day trying to get down, just chipping away at it, and finally was able to make a good pass. So, and then I turn around and drive to, might have been Noble that night, if I remember correctly. And in case you guys didn't know, anytime you travel with the 301, we got to the hotel about 3 or 4 in the morning. So,
yeah. So I think there's some more Dragon Drive stuff, but since we're looking at this, what on the Dragon Drives you've been on, is there been any like big carnage stuff you've had to overcome or work through or fix?
Oh,
it looks like you're gonna say so.
You name it, we've probably done it as a group. We've put, probably the most extent would probably be we've put pistons in Carlos's motor in the hotel parking lot.
Oh my goodness.
Nitrous car.
When mine was a blow through, we were at Bandamere. We had the heads off of it in the parking lot. Had to take it to the machine shop, have both heads machined. My wife and sister-in-law and family and friends, and stayed and cleaned parts and in the pits. And it was we were still back at the hotel by, I think, around midnight that night. Broke the beams, had the heads off the car, went to the machine shop, came back, group effort, putting it all back together. We've rebuilt transmissions in my car, Joe Clark's car, friend Hank's car. We've done about everything to it. Oddly enough, everybody's had major catastrophes, I think, except the Martins. They usually have so their stuff.
You just jinxed them.
They're usually just waiting and helping for everybody else. So,
right.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is. I love Dragon Drive stuff. I've done Drag Week, Sick Week, Rocky Mountain Race Week. I've done the circuit. But it is hard on stuff.
Yeah.
You just said you love it, and I think that's awesome. I'm just trying to connect, because what you just told me is like, there's no way I'd want to do all that.
Well,
so like, why do you love it? What keeps you going back? Is it the community?
A lot of it's the community, whether it's the racing or the Dragon Drive, just the relationships that you build and make, and times that you have doing it. Knowing that you're out there in your hot rod and you see just some of the coolest country in the world when you're out driving, and then you break down, whether it's you or your friend, you got your friends back, your friends got your back, my brother's there, my family's there. It just, you build really good connections while you're doing it. But once you're home, you're like, what the hell was I thinking? What was I doing? Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you were saying the racing, do they actually race, or is it the time slip deal where you're just trying to go the fastest you can and go to the next one?
Just time slip deal as fast as turn in the best slip that you can.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
Austin Martin says, I rode with Mike when I was about 14 years old. We were up till the sun came up changing a transmission.
We were in Pueblo, Colorado.
Ooh.
And yeah. And we went to Greg Orr's shop afterwards. So I actually, looking back, I felt something kind of funny in the shift in the burnout. And anyways, long story short, I didn't have second gear, but I was battling for first. So I did exactly what you shouldn't do, which is we cranked the nitrous up and we made 2 or 3 more passes, kind of just bypassing second gear. Try to stay in the lead. And then Greg was a good friend of Matt Frost. He came up, offered up his shop. So we went to his shop, put it on a lift, and Lewis and Austin came and helped me. And we stayed up till, I think we got back to the hotel at like 5 a.m. as people were coming out of the hotel to leave. And we got a couple hours of sleep. And kind of off of that, just a side note, it was kind of funny. Austin and I jumped in that. So first off, watching Austin as a 14-year-old try to manhandle a turbo 350 into my little drag and drive trailer by himself to put the transmission up in that thing was golden in itself. However, my buddy Joel's got that trailer now, and you don't ever have to worry about that trailer not being good, because that trailer is forever seasoned with the transmission fluid that ran out of that transmission all over the floor. And
yeah, Wendy says tranny fluid in the trailer thanks to Austin Martin.
Yep, but he didn't know any better, and he got that thing tipped up and put on end, and how he got it in the trailer by himself, I'll never know.
Right.
But got that thing running, and we pulled out of Greg Orr's house, and I thought, man, we did all this work, and this transmission's no better than the one we pulled out. Well, come out, we took a reverse pattern transmission out, put a forward pattern transmission in. So the gate plate in the shifter was all wrong.
Yeah.
So next day we kind of just played it by ear, getting it to Great Bend, Kansas, and then we end up changing the gate plate on the shifter there in Great Bend. So
okay.
Wow.
Improvise a little bit.
Yep. Like I said, not a lot of money. We, borrow parts, had parts, people loaned us parts, and just kind of made it work as we went. So
with KCIR closing in 2011, and the date on your Malibu picture was like March 12, and in that build, did that with KCIR being gone where you liked to go a lot, did that kind of influence you wanting to lean more towards a drag and drive style racing? It was, that stuff was really starting to get pretty hot back then too. Did that kind of influence you a little bit on this style of racing versus just racetrack stuff?
So with KCIR closing, there was a void in us racing. And so I really started following the drag and drive stuff, and Lewis and Carlos were the first to take off. I think they kind of gathered some parts up and had absolutely no idea what they were doing. And they showed up drag week, and it was 12 or 13. They'd be able to tell you. And I thought that was so cool, being able to watch them and see what they did. And that was like, that's when I kind of I was like, that's what I want to do. And so, for my family growing up being bracket racers, like the fact that you could take a car that ran 12s, 11s, 10s and drive it on the street, that was outlandish. Like you can't do that. Yeah. Street cars. And so like that always was kind of in the back of my head that's what I want to do. And so, yeah, that's where it all started for me, is to build a car, kind of put it together. And my father-in-law was a huge help in putting the car together in his shop, but we never, like, I always told him if the car ran $11.99, I'd be happy and we'd be good there. And I've lied to him multiple times since then that, you know, if I run enough, it's going to be good. And we never
move the needle.
That's right.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I'm always satisfied for about a week.
Yep. You're satisfied till you get there. Then next.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got to keep pushing yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Lewis says 2011 was when.
Yep. So yeah, those guys, they took a motor. I think it was Carlos's. They used Lewis's Chevelle, and I think that motor was like they carried a drum of like 112, 116 or something with them because it wouldn't run on pump gas, and like they just decided they were going and they loaded up and off they went. So
Right,
that's the way to do it.
Following their footsteps. So.
This stuff is real recent. Is this Tulsa this year, isn't it, when you won?
The Titans race in Tulsa.
Yeah. We were there.
About that with the Titans and the little Titans and the chip draw and that sort of thing. Your car fits in there perfectly. What do you think of that style of racing versus the the drag week style racing?
I'm 100% hooked.
Yes.
The goal this year is to try to make every Titans race. So,
right on. All right.
Yep.
Between everything from the camaraderie to the waffle and bacon dinner to all of it, hanging out with family, like I'm hooked. So
yeah. What's the excitement like driving the stripe, and that sort of thing? Because you just mentioned you try to do a time slip before where you would go to a track and make a pass and turn in your time slip. But now you're actually, quote, racing somebody and driving the stripe, trying not to break out and that sort of thing. Tell us about that.
Well, I'd like to tell you I got it figured out, but I don't. Just got done at the Flying H race and first round I went a 29.5 on the 530 dial. So I still plenty of learning to do, but Lewis and Austin calling me out all the time, trying to get me better on the tree. Really just kind of follow their lead and have had some luck along the way and just try to keep a healthy car and enjoy ourselves. And I've just been lucky. So
you make it look easy.
I don't know about that.
The Titans chip draw deal, the chip is drawn at the waffle and bacon dinner on Friday night. Rodney draws that. So in the testing, there's nothing going on with your testing. You don't know what the number is. Do you like not knowing what the real number is until that night? Then you got to prepare for it, or do you wish you knew what it was? Do you like it how it is?
Well, that's a catch-22 because usually Austin and I on Friday night we're just kind of letting it hang out and we're trying to run a personal best.
Okay.
Okay.
At least that's how it's been the second half of this season is we were both hunting for a 4 and trying to figure out who was going to get there.
Okay.
And he's some of the best competition in the world. I've known him since he was little and I love that kid to death. So, well, he's not a kid anymore, but
Right.
I more or less, he started racing competitive before I did. So I just kind of follow his lead and learn from those guys. And, but we usually kind of let it hang out on Friday night and then hope that we have a tune-up that's fairly close for Saturday. There's been races that I've been to, especially this year with me being pretty new to the 530 or the Little Titans deal, not having a lot of tune-ups. Like I wish I kind of knew the numbers so that I could really dial it in, but I like the competitive side of it. And I know that everybody can't be there on Friday night. So when that number gets drawn, then your wheels are turning, you're trying to figure out what you can do. And like Lewis has said before, it doesn't matter. Even if you know what the number is when you get there on Friday, the weather's going to be different on Saturday. So whatever you do Friday ain't going to matter on Saturday regardless.
Right.
Good point. That's a good
Yep.
point. The piggyback on that too at the banquet, or maybe it's just a side conversation that Al and I had, but we're going to do it like Ozark, where at the beginning of the year you pull the chip and that chip stays out of the bucket. So if you pull a 17, that'll be the only race for a 17. You get my point?
Yep.
So
That's
that's
cool.
that's kind of exciting as well. Do you like the what is it, Gary? 5.0 to 5.30? Do you like that style, or a little quicker, a little slower?
I do currently with the weight of my car and kind of the power where it is, like, you know, in the back of your mind, you're always like, oh, I'd like to go up there and race with Rodney and Gary and those guys. But, you know, like in, you know, the pre-show, like Gary or Rodney, listen to you, you know, 2 motors and the and you're like, there's just no way for my platform that I could compete. So where my car is right now, like I go back and forth. I'm like, man, you know, I can make this thing a race car. We could lighten it up and do this and that. But at the same time, you know, last weekend, the wife and I jumped in this thing and cruised around and annoyed the HOAs and really doing that to a certain extent as
Oh, I'm over there looking at you thinking, man, you're got it going on, you know.
Well, hey, Mike, if limited,
Me and Gary talk about all the time how we love little.
yeah, if limited turns into a 4.0 class, I'm gonna back up and do some chip draw racing with you, Mike.
there you go.
you and Lewis and Martin, man. Jason, go ahead, Rod.
Yeah, that I don't know if I cut out there. Sorry, I was just saying the same thing. How myself and Gary always talk about the little Titan, how fun it is. You know, I could just see. I would stay where you're at. That looks like more funner, if you know what I mean.
Like I said, and I came home at the end of this year, and I was like, man, if it would just run a 4 or a 7, like I'd be satisfied. It did that, and now I'm like, you know, then first thing you're like, okay, I'm gonna change this, lighten this up, do this, and then you kind of take another step back and look at everything, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm good where I'm at, you know. So
yeah, absolutely.
Well, that whole soft service is available when you need it. So,
well,
Keaton Maxon, right?
Yeah, Keaton's definitely offered up the whole saw, and you know, I guess I'd maybe let him drill 1 hole in my car if he lets me drive his car. So,
oh, there you go. Trade off there.
Huh.
Brian Wise says, "Beautiful G body, Mike Sleeper."
Thank you, Brian. He his car, that white Malibu he had, that was a car I rode for a long time too. I think there was the Malibu, then the 3rd gen, and just being the generation that I am, those are 2 cars that I absolutely love. So I got to run into Brian and talk to him at Flying H when I ran my first 4, and
nice.
I think he's got some drag and drive stuff going now with his old car, and that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said next year you plan on running the series and stuff. Do you just going to do a little bit of maintenance and get it ready, or do you have any thoughts of like, I'm going to change this one thing, or what's your thought there?
I'd like to take a little bit of weight out of the car. Colton and Wes at Show Me Speed been helping me with the shocks and stuff on it, and we were trying, like I said, we were trying to go fast there at Flying H at the end of the year. And I don't know if Babyface Brian Snyder's still on here or not. He got a hold of my laptop and decided that we need to go back to the nitrous days and, you know, let the bumper scrape on this deal. So Wes and Colton were telling me, you know, hey, we need to put some weight on the nose of this deal and revalve those shocks again. And I'm like, listen, guys, I don't feel like we need to put any more weight anywhere. Maybe if we could remove some weight from some places. We kind of playing with some shocks and moving some weight around, and we're going to just no drastic changes. You know, the engine transmission combination's been good to us. We're going to try to wait 1 more year and then freshen everything up, and then probably just stay right where we're at.
You're in a good spot.
So you're saying this is Brian's fault, that Flying H?
he definitely had some influence on the laptop.
Influence.
I may have been hitting the buttons, as I don't like to hand the laptop over. He made suggestions. I do feel like the car was going to pick up a good amount. We almost personal best on the back tire in the 60-foot. So, yeah,
man, nice.
So there's definitely some room to grow there. We just got to make some changes.
Right on.
Yep.
Oh, great picture.
Oh. Yep. Lewis says new wheel studs, please.
So fun fact on this car, which I'll probably get called out for being an idiot. You get with a car like this, and for years and years, I've been saying when the rear end breaks, knock on wood, I'm gonna put a 9-inch in it.
Okay.
I kind of come to the point where I'm like, well, when we put a 9-inch in it, we're gonna cut a bunch of stuff out. We're gonna do some carbon fiber. We're gonna change some bar angles. We're gonna do torque boxes, the whole bit. Well, fun fact for this old small block Chevy Malibu is it's got a 10-bolt, 8.5-inch 10-bolt in it.
Oh, wow.
And it's got some strange 33 spline axles in it. And I had TBM brakes on the front of it, and I bought some TBMs for the rear. And I was trying to put everything together, and it just so happened I noticed putting everything together that I went to run a couple lug nuts down to hold the rotor hat in place so I could mock up the caliper, realized that the 1/2-inch wheel studs were all twisted on it.
Oh, whoa.
So I out to Austin and Lewis, who always take good care of me. They took it out to the shop there, and they were I took those studs out. They were going to drill it, tap it for 5/8 studs that ended up turning into a tooling and die nightmare that Lewis knows more about than I do. But apparently these axles that I have that are about twisted in half to sell it are made of something special, because there wasn't much tooling that would go through them. So,
oh man.
The car will get a new set of axles and studs this winter.
Cool.
So yeah, he's on to something.
Yeah. Putnam, did he just say he went 490s on a 10-bolt?
I think you heard that here correct.
Yeah. Okay.
So a 9-inch is still on the wish list.
It is. It's actually in a couple different Black Friday carts, along with all kinds of other things. But again,
yeah.
You know that when you go down that alley, you know that you think it's going to cost X, but it's really going to cost XX.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dear Santa.
Yeah, when you have a running and driving car, it's hard to do.
I'm really good at messing up a really good running driving car. I'm good at it.
Expert level.
Yeah, Lewis says he got him in there.
He did. He guy, like I said, he's gone. That whole family's gone above and beyond for me. He went in on weekends to try to him and Austin to try to get these studs in it just so I could go racing with them, and can't enough. So, but yeah, he hasn't told me the amount of hours that he has on the axles between him and Austin and Carlos, but I would venture to guess it's more than anybody should put into a 10-bolt.
That's funny. Could have built 2 9-inches.
It'll go in the 10-bolt Hall of Fame.
Yes, right.
We was at. No, go ahead, Mike.
I said, or Hall of Shame.
Right. We was at this spring shootout at Ozark, right, Rodney?
That's right.
Back in May.
Yep. Is that Jerry Klingeman? Am I saying that right? That was his shootout there.
Yes, I think so. Memorial shootout. Yep.
Absolutely.
That's a cool picture of your car, Mike. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, Melissa did an excellent job with that picture, and I think if I remember correctly, this was my first year with Holly. Not really knowing what I wanted to do with the car. Austin, Lewis, Wendy, Trinity, they were all on me to, come out with you guys and give it a shot. And this one race alone, I remember doing the waffles and the bacon, and it, like, I was hooked from like, I knew before I went to bed that night that I was going to try to make as many Titans races this year as possible.
Man, that is awesome.
Oh yeah.
And that's just a tribute right there. Everybody listening, listen later. It's a great community. You know, get in where you fit in. There's plenty of classes, you know, plenty of opportunity to go racing. So well said, Mike.
And plenty of fun. Like, not everybody is taking all the fun. There's plenty of fun to go around.
Plenty of fun for everyone.
There's spare fun.
Yes. What is your famous saying? If you're not having fun racing, you're racing with the wrong people. Is that what you say, Gary?
That's exactly right. Yes. You're hanging out with the wrong people.
Yeah. Great.
Here's Mocan. Yeah. Mocan Winter Circle. This is 2025.
Yep. So that was our 3-on shootout race. Went some rounds, got lucky, ended up getting a check in the mean class, and again, got to race with my friends and family, and you know, it was just been a really good year for me. So
yeah, heck yeah, that's awesome.
Wife, daughter, brother, everybody was there. It was a good time. So
cool.
That's something special right there, man.
This is the Boost and Barbecue at Flying H real recently, wasn't it?
That was the last race. Unfortunately, it was the last race out. We thought we had 2 more races, and weather just said different.
This is also Flying H, looks like.
Yeah, that was the Boost and Barbecue race. So,
okay.
Fortunately, with Brian Snyder's misfortune, Thursday on testing, he had an incident. He ended up getting into the wall a little bit, and he graciously gave me his 450 Clash of the Titans tech card. So we double entered, more than anything, just to kind of get some passes, try to be competitive in the 530. Stepped on myself in the first round on the 530 deal, broke out, went a 29 with a 5. Misjudged the stripe just a little bit, and then was able to go some rounds which I had no business being in the 450 class, but you know, got in, and here we are. You know, went home with some money. So
that's it. Awesome. You would have had 0 money if you would have not entered the class.
That's right. If you'd have stayed home.
Lucky than good. So
yeah. Awesome.
Have a water box there. There's a check. It looks like it says $1,950 or $1,400.
$1,450.
Cool.
Nice little check. Heck yeah.
And
did you get to keep the helmet?
I didn't get to keep the helmet. We split in the quarters or in the semis due to rain, but my wife agrees that I look way better in the helmet.
Well, you got to commend her for being honest, right?
No, right. She'll pull any punches. She'll let me know.
Straight shooter.
Right.
Very cool.
You mentioned something in the last little batch of pictures. You said you love climbing into your car, but you love this also, just hanging with the people and the friends and the racers.
Yeah. So whether it's the cruise night, it's a drag and drive, it's racing, the conversations and the people that you meet along the way, like to me, it makes all the difference in the world. Like you meet some people that you would have never met, you know, because of an old hot rod that we built in the garage. So
yeah,
you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing. When I would go last year and I would show up and watch Austin and those guys race, you know, I didn't know any of you guys. This year, you know, showing up in May, I feel like everybody kind of welcomed me in, and, you know, again, I got so many friends at the end of the season. I wasn't able. We had between work and my daughter's cheer responsibilities. I didn't make it to the banquet, but I was really looking forward to it, and already just can't wait for next season.
Yes.
Awesome.
We're just as excited over here, and just echo everything you're talking about with the community and hanging out like this. And that's why the pancake and bacon, the whole chip trawl deal is so fun. And I look forward to that part of it as well, going into that weekend,
Well, on Friday, you got to be careful whether it's a sandwich that we make or the concession standards. You got to time it right. You can't eat too much, early, because you need to save room for later with the waffles and the bacon.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of that every time. There's plenty to have.
And it's a weird deal too. Like, Sleeper was talking about, especially being with the chip draw, just made us 2 hits. So now we're getting ready to draw, and it's the same thing for everybody else. They made a couple of hits. And so they made a good lick, or maybe they're thinking about it going in, as they're socializing. So some of the people are a little quiet. Some of the people are like excited because they just ran a personal best. And it's just a good time.
Yeah.
Usually the way that works out, I've kind of found for us, is whether it went good or bad, usually I've got a glass of something in front, some sort of a refreshment in front of me, and I've got 2 or 3 waffle makers in front of me, and Wendy's over there and sweating in front of the Blackstone with the bacon and the sausage. Austin and I are nudging each other and bumping our glasses, whether it was good or bad, and what we think the number's going to be. And regardless, we're going to have waffles and bacon and have a good time.
That's right.
That's it, man. That is it. I can't wait.
Lewis says Mike is another member of our family. We love him and never leave him hanging.
There's some times on some dragon drives they probably wish that they would have just left me. Never did. So I definitely appreciate that. There's one of the Maxons right there, just about putting a hole saw on the old Malibu.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
This is Mocan, looks like.
Yep, that's Mocan. Lewis getting ready to make a pass. That's me and my brother and my nephew kind of hanging out on the scrubber, watching the starting line, and just man, those are just super memorable times. You just could nowhere else I'd rather be.
Yeah. Mocan is a fun track too.
Yep.
It is.
There's my better half. So that's kind of, at least a few times a year, you can catch her and I out just cruising the old Malibu, and just, it's kind of my happy place. And whether she loves it or hates it, she'll probably never tell me the truth, but she's more than happy to jump in and go wherever I'd like to go.
So this picture is not like on a dragon drive. It's just, you're just out cruising. Will she not do a dragon drive with you?
So with the age of my daughter, the past several years, it's never really worked out for her to just be a co-pilot on a dragon drive. She would.
Okay.
She might shoot me at the end of it. Her and my daughter have followed along, but she's never actually done one, in the passenger seat. We've discussed it. It's just never kind of worked out. And life's probably better at home if we just do these local cruises.
Right. Understandable.
Well, this is a good time to just hang and a special moment and reflect. How was your week? How was your day? Cruise around, go get some dinner or a drink, and this is good stuff right here.
Yeah.
Yep. There's my
hanging out.
301 Peoples. So that was actually on the circuit, Michael Nark's circuit race down in Branson. Side note on that, Joel Clark may or may not have gone up over the railing sideways, and Lewis may have T-boned him and may not have. I'll just leave that for
racing go-karts.
But we had a good time at that go-kart track.
Okay. Sound like they'll work that out with the lawyers.
Yes.
All right.
There's Lewis. There's the birthday boy. That's him and I on a Rocky Mountain Race Week up in the mountains having a cold refreshment.
That's a cool photo. Snow in the background in the mountains.
Yeah.
Man. Don McGinnis says, can't say enough good things about Mike and everyone in the 301 group.
There you go.
Appreciate that. Don's been with us on many of those dragon drives, and he's good people.
Mm.
Is this your wife, Jamie, live and good sleeper?
Oh, I'm in trouble. Yes, she was
Nope.
my
Nope. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me, sir. I was your co-pilot once, she
Time
says.
Time out. Rewind.
but she don't pull punches. She'll set me straight.
Yeah.
Good.
I love the ... Excuse me, sir. ...
Excuse me.
Her is being polite. So
Yeah. Been in the shop tonight.
since she's listening, honey, if you'd bring me a phone charger, that'd be great.
Oh, phone a friend. I love it.
Oh, man.
Yep, there's
This
me and
is-
Joel. So Joel was a co-pilot of mine on Rocky Mountain Race Week. Took third place in Rowdy Radio that year, and Joel's just another one of those that, man, he's super good people. You couldn't ask for better. He'd give you shirt off his back. So
Awesome. Rowdy Radios.
there's us down at a Dragon Drive in Oklahoma. Man, I can't remember the name of that little Dragon Drive right offhand. But we had a good time, and if I remember correctly, Joel put it on the bumper as usual.
Oh, here comes your charger.
Here comes my charger. Perfect. Thank you.
That's my phone.
Oh, I got your phone. Thank you. Yep. Again, there's Lewis, me, my brother working on the car, Hank, which Hank's been a huge help in building this car.
Hank Kronk.
Kronk, yep. He put the cage in this car, so it had a Midwest chassis, like 6-point cage in it. He did the full 750 cert cage in it, helped me with the turbos, the whole turbo build. So can't thank him enough. You know, if it wasn't for him, car would probably still be sitting in pieces waiting to be done.
Where is this at?
Yeah, where are you at here?
Kearney?
No, I don't. That was I think that's Great Bend.
Looks like Great Bend.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Might be back in the nitrous days. You didn't have your wing on.
Yeah, it probably was in the nitrous days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I believe there's Joel and I. We second in Outlaw Street on Rocky Mountain Race Week. Super fun year.
2022.
Yep, I believe that might have been my last Dragon Drive, like week-long Dragon Drive, and I think we put a transmission in Joel's car that year, and you know we definitely had our trials and tribulations.
That's the end of the pictures, Mike.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice job, man. A lot of memories there. A lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's amazing what an old beat up hot rod, what kind of friends bring along the way. So
Isn't it
Yeah.
though? That's a real story right there, what you just said, you know, starting when it looks like it was going to go to the local derby match and then, you know, take the frame off and,
yeah,
you know, the steps along the way and, you know, and then,
better Rodney.
yeah, that's awesome. So like we talked about before, this is the time where you get to, you know, kind of thank everyone that helped you along the way, you know, friends, family, sponsors. Go ahead. The mic's yours.
Okay. So, you know, I'll just early age, you know, can't thank my dad, uncle, family enough growing, just giving me the passion from the get-go. You know, up to recent day, like the Martin family, they're family at this point. Like there's no questions about it. I do anything for them, they do anything for me. They invited me in. They're always, you know, out to help. Again, Hank Kronk Racing, Joel Clark. Got to thank, Jason and Todd over at Mashmeyer Performance, Joey Heichel at Beater Bomb Tuning for getting me a hot rod that is consistent and goes down the track. Mike Bodine for Bodine Transmissions. My brother, Sleeper's Diesel. He's, I wouldn't be anywhere in this world if it wasn't for my little brother. So I've always looked up to him because if y'all have ever seen him at the track, he's twice as tall as I am. So can't miss him. Get my parts through Garage Built Racing, Joseph Thomas, Barron Racing.
Oh,
Colton West over at Show Me Speed. Those guys have been huge help this year in my shot game and getting the car to go down. Spun all weekend at Ozark one weekend, and Colton got a hold of the laptop, made a couple changes, and we was able to go down. Carlos Astor Machine, whether it's machining something for me or if I just need, he always picks up the phone, always answers my questions. And my father-in-law, Dave, so he helped me build this car from the very scratch when, like I said, if he'd run 1199, we were going to be stoked. So
yeah.
My family, my wife, she puts up with all my car obsessions, and my wife, Jamie, and then my daughter, Kately, and then my boys, Chase and Noah, come out, support me and just be there, whenever possible. So, and then of course the Titans family and Rodney and Gary for having me on here.
Awesome.
Man. Great job. Great shout outs. Man, I got to learn a lot more about you. Like I said, we met in the hotel to Owasso, just liked your car, stand-up guy, enjoyed racing with you, talking in the pits, hanging out at the pancake, and excited for next year and all your little upgrades. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. That really appreciate your time tonight, Mike, and known you a long time. I always enjoy talking to you, in the pits, in and out of the pits, and kind of whenever we see you. And you did super awesome. The pictures and the stories, man, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I can't wait to see you back out there as well, Gary. So don't
let me too.
Keep your wheels clean and get that hot rod out there.
That's it.
It's coming. It's coming. It's in the process. It won't be long. It'll be here.
Yeah.
What?
What color will it be?
Black with yellow flames. Yeah. Goose Hemi orange with black stripes.
Yeah.
With a black Camaro hockey stripe.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. You heard it here first.
All right, guys.
You're trying to lock me down on my color. I see what
He
you're doing.
is. He's locking it in. Sliding it in every once in a while. What color was that?
That's right.
Yeah. Very cool.
Mike, thanks a ton,
Mike, and appreciate it. Have a great Thanksgiving with your family. And we'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. We'll see you guys.
Good night, Mike. Have a good one.
You too.
Man, that was awesome.
That was awesome. That car is so nice.
Yep.
So nice. Yeah. So clean and looks
And it's
good.
black. You got to keep it clean. The black cars,
Yeah. Well, and the picture, like in the Tulsa Winter Circle, you saw how nice it was. I mean, like every time I saw that car, it looked like that. It wasn't a fluke. Let's wipe it down because we're going to be in the Winter Circle picture. Like it was always like that. And so when I saw it for the first time in the Owasso parking lot there, it's like, golly, that thing's clean.
Clean. Yeah. And the black paint shiny. The wheels were shiny.
Yeah. Good looking wheels. Got the V series with the champions on the back. It looks good.
Yeah.
And a conventional head deal too. It's not an LS, Come on.
Yeah.
So pretty
It's a different way to do it nowadays in a very strong LS world.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Reminds me of Catch and Cliff's Ride. I mean, those are all strong.
Yeah.
I think Catch runs around that same around the 490 range, So that's good stuff. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. I like that. It's going to be fun next year. I'm excited for that little Titans. It's just good stuff.
And like he said, he wants to try to make all the races. So another guy wanting to commit to the series.
Yeah. Run for the points.
Bring it on.
It'll be awesome. So we're wrapping up there. We're gonna say hit our sponsors one more time, or
Yep. Shout out our partners, Mid-America Dragway, Ultra Color Collision Repair, TNS Race Cars, Titans at 10.5, the fastest small tire series in the Midwest, Mobile Recon Mobile Detailing, Harry Street Carpet, and Sandlin Iron and Metal Auto Salvage. Thank you so much to those awesome partners in 2025, what's left of it. So
right.
Thanks a bunch.
It is. It's rolling down, man. It's awesome. Great year. Good job, man. Hey, Gary, I know I'll talk to you before then, but happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody watching. It's going to be have a good time with your family and eat some, make it a 3-pound day, gain 3 pounds, watch the Chiefs and Cowboys.
Probably ought to stop eating now and be ready for Thursday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Oh, that's great. Stretchy pants day, right?
Stretchy pants. That's right. Doug Perry says, great show, guys. Thanks, Doug. And Doug says, have a happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, you as well, man.
Same
Awesome.
to you.
Yeah. That was a great deal, man. We saw Doug's Malibu on the pre-show, and then, Mike knew his car and stuff, and remembered that. That was awesome.
Yep. Yeah, man. Maybe we'll see Doug at some Titans races next year.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
There's one more comment. Let's catch this. Lewis Martin, awesome show. Thanks, Lewis.
Thanks, Lewis. Happy birthday again, my man.
Happy birthday. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your input and comments. All that stuff is fun, man.
All that stuff. Congratulations to you and Wendy with all the exciting things happening over there in your house.
New family additions happening over there.
Yeah.
Expanding the Martins.
Yep.
All right, Rod, you ready to call it?
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, Goose.
Happy Thanksgiving, Goose, and the Goose House, and Rodney Dow.
Nice. Good job, Gary. Good show. A lot of great pictures, great pre-show. There was one picture I didn't see in the pre-show, but I won't say anything.
Oh, does it belong to? Is it one of mine?
Yeah.
No, I ain't showing that.
Yeah. Hey.
I could do some photo editing. I thought about doing it, like kind of smeared out a little bit.
The blurry.
Yeah. I say too much, I'll give everything away.
I know. All right, man.
I think,
go ahead.
Yeah, I'll stay quiet about it. Never mind. I better just shut this off. All right.
Oh, let me get my phone ready and show everybody.
All righty. We're skipping the holiday weekend and come back. It'll be December then, right?
Yeah, it'll be the 7th.
So the 7th.
So, yeah.
The Sunday before PRI.
Ooh, man. You went and got your new walking shoes.
They're in the closet. They're ready to be walked in shortly.
That's it, man. That's it. Yep.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Good night and see you later.